Welcome back, guys. It's Arcus here again. I'm here with another movie review, and this time I'm reviewing The Proposal, which aired in 2009. So, this is as well a rom-com, which is a comedy slash romance movie, and it stars nothing other than Sandra Bullock as Margaret Tate and Ryan Reynolds as Andrew Paxton. So, the plot in this movie centers around the fact that Sandra Bullock, she's the boss of a leading newspaper office of some sort. You know, she's really high up in the ranks, and she's also Canadian, so she doesn't have an American citizenship. So therefore, and the movie starts off with that fact that she doesn't get her green card late, so she needs to be deported back to Canada. But she really doesn't want that. Because she's coming up for a big promotion, so therefore she tries to do everything to figure out how she can stay in the States. And then the idea comes up with that Ryan Reynolds' character, which I mentioned before is called Andrew, he works at her office as a secretary, and then she comes up with the brilliant idea that, you know, she's gonna marry him, because he has an American citizenship, and if they get married, then you know she gets an American citizenship as well. But it's all, you know, fake, but she just tried to lure him in, saying that he will get a big promotion and so forth. So they file the papers and they go to the immigration, you know, the place where they fill out the papers and that. But the guy doesn't believe them. So they need to answer personal questions about each other, and they need to do this, and they get a period of time, and then they need to come back and see if they know everything about each other, so he doesn't realize that it's fake, you know. But it is fake, but they don't want him to know that. So either way, they decide that, okay, we take these, and then they fly out to, I don't remember what the place is called, but it is where Ryan's parents, Andrew's grandparents, they're having some sort of big celebration, so they're going there for the weekend, and it drives freaking hilarious, because when they get out there, Bullock's character, she realizes, wow, Ryan Reynolds' character is actually quite from a rich family. They have a really big estate, a lot of ground, they have a huge house, they live by the lake on a private island, so she has a lot of money, and she gets sort of blown away by this fact, because she was expecting him, you know, to live small and so forth. So it's so funny to see, because she really doesn't fit it, and she's sort of a prude, and she's very uptight, so therefore it makes for a lot of hilarious comedy moments that would never have happened otherwise. And I mean, Ryan Reynolds, he's just an amazing actor. He's so funny. I mean, if you haven't seen him in Deadpool, you definitely should. He's such an amazing character and amazing actor for that role. He just has a great sense of humor, and you just makes you laugh whenever you watch him. And Sandra Bullock is the same in this movie. It's a really great comedy movie, and there are a lot of romantic moments as well, which are really nice. But it focused mostly on the comedy, which is really, really good in this movie. So either way, that's all the main plot, and you know, and as further you get into the movie, you start to realize that Bullock's character realized that maybe he's a lot better than she actually thought from the beginning. So it sort of starts becoming more real to her, and she actually starts falling in love with him. So you know, it's sort of the same cliche as all the other movies, but what the hell, they're still good. They're really enjoyable to watch, so you know, why not? So either way, that's the main plot of the movie. Let me just tell you, I really did enjoy watching it, and I would rate it at an 8 out of 10. I've seen it a couple of times. I'm going to see it more again in the future. So a really good movie. The acting is really good in it as well. I do enjoy it. The scenery is just beautiful. You know, they have the great house by the lake, and you also have the other contrast where they're in, I believe it's New York City, where they're working in the US, and they have this sort of grand buildings and, you know, big streets, a lot of people and so forth. You know, the things that New York are famous for. I think it's New York, at least. Sorry if I'm mistaken. I don't usually put these things in my memory. Just, you know, the important details in the movie. But otherwise, great movie, really good. You should definitely have watched it. That's all I'm gonna say this time. As always, got any thoughts, questions, or anything you want me to review next, just drop a comment down below, and I'll see what I can do.